would anyone care to go through what we did last session?
I can.
Go ahead.
Balfour was talking with Shay, his twin brother, in a room off camera.
Yes, off camera.
And not David and not Shay, not Balfour got together in a room to convince Foreign to let us into the safe and pinch some bits and get out of there, leaving him in one piece with Tom to decide whether Schrodinger's Foreign would be there or not there afterwards.
Very true.
And then we leveled up, and then we went to a lake and met.
What the fuck?
Yes. You met. So does that everybody fine and we're on board and we can continue?
Yep.
Yeah, just blowing over that away. Aye, that's fine.
Okay. So I will definitely move you across from the map I haven't changed onto where you were.
And what was your name again?
Sick.
Okay. So this is where we ended up. So the rest of you guys have been talking to and as you are talking to him or hiding in a boat or wherever you're up to, following close behind you, although you haven't quite noticed him, is David. So David, the previous few sessions had been right in the heart of the herd warehouse, where a lot of the major operations were being headlined from, full of Minotaurs and management of the operation, including Raskin himself and Shay Silvermantle. So where was David?
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff. Are you going to elaborate any more on that, or is that just things and stuff?
Just things and stuff for now. I've got 3 things in my head.
Okay, that's awesome. In between,
You can say that.
in between the warehouse and here, there was a level up and a campsite. So at what point did you catch up with the party? Did you find them at the campsite, or did you catch up with them here?
Can I just dimension door onto the boat?
I mean, you can if you want to. Don't you want to meet your host?
Oh, God.
Come running out the trees behind us.
I'll come running out the trees behind you then.
Cool. So a Minotaur charges out of the trees at you guys. Do you bellow? Do you shout anything, or do you just run towards them, Minotaur in full charge?
Oh, it's Minotaur in full charge going, "Hi, guys!"
Who wants to take that?
Do
on?
we realise it's David after we've just had a bit of an encounter with a bunch of Minotaurs?
Hence my question, and yeah, some good perception there. As always, a little bit ahead of what I was going to ask for, but Alithia, as always, is a pinpoint accuracy with that. Do you do anything with it? Do you alert anyone else, or is it just good luck, everybody?
I'm just thinking that Alethea was probably going to cast grease if she see something running, charging at them angrily. But as she spotted it's David, she won't do any spells. But no, she's probably preoccupied mostly with talking to her, being the only person who can communicate with him.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
So, Balfour, you went straight into the boat. And I think Hayes...
I went straight into the boat, yes.
Okay.
On the boat.
And Hayes as well. Tom, have you decided whether you want to get into the boat or not yet? I will come back to you in a minute. So, David, do you want to talk to anyone, or are you just going to catch up with what's been happening and hope they notice that you are there?
I'm just going to go up to and go, hi guys, miss anything? How we doing?
Oh, let me put you. I've realised you don't have a token on here.
All alive?
As David comes wandering across, and Balthor will attempt to do his most fancy of curtsies. And Your Royal Highness, it's good you're able to join us again and get away from your royal duties.
It's about time you addressed me as such, Balfour. Took it a while.
It's okay, I understand. Sorry, Princess David.
King David, good sir.
King? I thought you was a princess.
Depends who you speak to.
That's a revelation.
People speak to me, they will think of you as a princess. Glad to see you, David.
And yourself, Balfour, and yourself.
I like that, however, Tom is completely oblivious by the looks of it and does attempt to clothesline you as you run up towards there. So, contested strength versus athletics, or do you just want to do a straight attack, Tom? Well. Okay, what does that look like?
I'd say, like in WWE, it's literally a proper clothesline where David hits Tom's arm and just like drops.
I can talk again now. Sorry, the washing machine was going ham behind me, and I didn't want it going over everything.
Surely that was a roleplay opportunity to say
would've-
this is Tom's gears just winding up.
I rolled perception like everybody else, and they all got like in their 20s, and were like, "Oh, it's David." I got a 10, so I'm like, Tom doesn't recognise that that's David. He just thinks it's a Minotaur.
Amazing.
After having that interaction while David runs across, and then I see him on the floor, I see that you're getting in the correct pose to address. These guys might fill you in. You're in the right place there, mate.
It's the closest I'll get to you, don't you worry.
I can see Trailblazers hovering by. Is that just Alithia finally letting go of Trailblazer? Or is she still...
It just gone to swoop round and see that it's David. Just to confirm her initial thoughts.
Yeah. And I'll be like, so guys, what he's been up to?
Let's talk on the boat, guys. We've got to get going.
Why are we running from people?
We're running 2 places. Rowing 2 places.
David, this is
I hate that name.
And turns towards and sees David and is very excited. Starts hopping up and down as he is prone to. Alithia can interpret.
This is David's face. It's just.
he's excited to see you.
Yes.
I can see that.
He's offered to take us on the boat across to Kirith.
Oh, to Kenneth.
Do you know
That'd be
Kirith?
nice. I've heard of it.
Do you want to roll a history to see if you have? And what you know If anyone else wants to know if they're aware of this place.
18.
Tom?
Tom knows fuck all.
No,
That's fitting for Tom.
that is on point. Alithia, of course. Either through books or knowledge. Well, it's fairly close to Alithian, so you might be aware of it. So yeah, as you all clamber onto the boat, David, you will notice as you walk past this very strange figure who, for your information, is a reverse mermaid. So he is fish on top and man on bottom. And when I say on bottom, he's wearing flip-flops and nothing else.
He's flip flop and he's flip flop.
Yeah. This is a character of Evie's concoction. She was helping me.
I love it.
Yeah, and he was when the party first stumbled across him fishing, and it turns out he wasn't fishing for any food. He was fishing for a family. Because the reason why he is called is because that's the noise his family made when he was born, because they were all human and he was some kind of weird genetic throwback. So that's the noise they made when he was born, and that's what he's called.
I think his mum just had it off with a fish.
100%.
I don't know. Evie did not care to elaborate, and she just says, sometimes these things happen.
Magic.
Evolution,
Yes.
eh?
So he's an excitable, lonely, tragic character who's just fishing for a family. That's all he wants. And maybe trousers. He probably could do with some trousers. Okay, so if you're all going to want to get into the boat, I will say that this is a lake, but it's also kind of swampy. So there will be areas that can be traversable, but it will be at difficult terrain, but there will be deeper areas than others, which hopefully will make sense when you see the map I move you to. So you all get into the boat, which, considering some of you are 7 foot tall, heavy looking things, it's a wonder it stays up. Ah, the magic of D&D and imagination, and that's all we will say on the matter.
I'm always surprised when it stays up.
I know. I've heard such things. I've heard such things. Would you like some inspiration for that nice and early out the gate?
I already have it,
Of
but I
course
will
you
take it either way.
I bet you will.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
That's what she said.
Inspiration all around.
Oh, no.
Can I donate that inspiration to Scott, and then he's not allowed to have it because of
Yeah, of course you can.
yeah, and then there we go. So it wasn't wasted.
Okay, you can definitely give that to Scott.
Graham's inspiration, because I did have inspiration that was taken away, but now I get Graham's inspiration. I have my inspiration back in your
no,
face.
I'm going to take that back again now, because you were so mean to me in a vulnerable state of mind trying to do 15 things at once, and you actually made me go and check, and I was like, oh shit, I copied it at the wrong point, and I was just about to do the whole lot again. Bastard. That's what I will say. That's all I will say.
always say, if you need to do more than one thing at once, ask a man for help, because they can multitask.
Let's see how this goes, shall we?
And at that moment, an aboleth appears and throws itself onto
Say-
the boat.
I hear lightning. Just dwarf-centric lightning. Oh, he's got that face on, has he? Okay, right. So, this is the lake as you're looking at it. You are in the bottom. There's a little rowboat there, but I can also put your sunny
Are we supposed
forms
to be able
on.
to move the boat?
You should all be able to move the boat, I believe.
Nope.
I'm currently unable.
Hang on.
Nope.
But we can always just ping, and then you can move it if that
that's
makes sense.
boring.
Do you know how to make it movable for players? I can
Yes.
mansplain it to you if you wish.
I feel like Scott's trying to get his character killed today.
I'll make a new character, guys.
This is the Scott's built an even more powerful, better version of Balthor and wants to use him.
It's Shay.
Although I will say it has just gone a little bit
This
strange.
is where we find out that Baltha and Shay swapped clothes, and it's not actually Baltha that's with us, it's Shay.
Wow, that would be
Parent
something.
trap.
Who's she?
Baltha's twin brother.
It
Baltha's-
originally was going to be
I'll let you tell the
Callum's
story while I
character.
figure out what this thing's doing.
Yeah, me and Callum decided when Cat was starting and Callum was around that we were going to play identical twin brothers.
Yes, I remember that.
Main reason to mess with Cat.
Yep.
But because Callum obviously didn't join, we decided to keep. Well, Shay was an option for Cat to bring into the story, and he has been. So Balthar has a twin brother, Shay Silvermantle. David will definitely know who the Silvermantles are.
Yep.
It's like being the prince of Minotaurs, but like so much better, so much
What
more
is not
important.
David?
Okay. And also I did speak to Callum about using Shay as well. So Callum had some input at the beginning of it and is very happy for me to bring Shay into it. Right.
Did he ask for him to have Hunter's Mark?
No, he wasn't sure what that was. Love you, Callum.
no,
You're never
true.
watching this, but we do love you. Be right back. I just need to do something over here. Be right back. Meta away.
So I'm gonna die tonight, guys. I hope you all have fun.
Oh, I love it, mate. I love it.
Just push him off the boat with his plate armor.
He just sinks.
What happens?
But it's a shallow
happens.
part, so it's like the part of the Simpsons movie where Homer's trying to go through the sandpit like this, and then just gets stuck.
Hello, I'm back. So
Oh,
why
Lord,
is the
boat
boat
sank.
over there?
Angela.
I did all the spinning and moving around at first, but not that one.
Ah, yes. So there's all you weirdos. Okay. So is anyone going to be navigating? Are you letting poor Hook do all the rowing?
Balfour is sitting near the edge of the boat, just in case his gates become a bit too small.
Yep.
I feel like Tom could be an effective oar.
An oar or an engine?
I don't think he has anything mechanical that goes like. So I don't know how to make him function as an
Oh, so you're
engine.
just thinking almost
Question.
just his arm
I
or
could
leg
just
going
stand at the
around.
back of the boat and just fire my cannon constantly to push us. Like,
That won't be an ecological disaster by any means. Yes, Ali had a question?
Yeah, could Tom not use his arm blade and spin it like a propeller?
it's,
Or would
the
that not
way
work?
it functions in my mind's eye is sort of like an Assassin's Creed hidden blade, but from his forearm out rather than from the wrist. So it's
Yeah.
just a straight blade rather like for slashing
fine.
rather than something that can rotate.
Dave is sitting exactly in the middle of the boat with her feet up on the chair. She's doing none of the work.
Tom could be ineffective.
And David's at the other end of the boat, just playing his guitar.
What kind of song are you playing?
No, not really. Just a deep bassy one.
Didn't hide that one fast enough,
I
Kat.
know. I was trying to roll it in there, but I pressed the wrong thing by mistake. This is all going well. All going well. Anyway, right, so are you carrying on?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Row away.
No, you go away.
Row.
As David is singing and playing his guitar, Hook will sing along with the song of his people. Just
I have a quarterstaff. Could I use it kind of like a gondola
Yeah.
thing and just stand at the back and push our way through?
So you will see we have some islands, and around the island is kind of like a marshier area. So that is, bless him, difficult terrain. If anyone wants to get out of the boat and do anything at any point. No, wrong game. Wrong game.
Mhm.
Yes.
Scott's got proper chaotic tonight.
Well, it's not
I've been
Evelyn,
out in the
is it?
sun for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would explain a lot.
Yep.
Cool. So,
Ugh.
are you singing along?
Yeah, Angela asked who's rowing the boat.
I mean, if I see Bogwood gondolaring, I will pull out my collapsible pole.
Bogwood isn't
Speak the
gondoling.
not Bogwood, sorry, Tom, and I will speak the word and say erect. And my 10-foot pole, my 3-foot pole grows into a 10-foot pole.
That's a neat trick. You can probably make a lot of money selling that one.
I keep it for special people only.
Like, Balthor, where are you parking that? That's about the height of you.
Gonna use it to gondola. Just I imagine though, as I get to the end, my feet will start like lifting off the boat as I'm not as tall as Tom.
Cool.
Which is the first island? It depends which way we go, Craig.
Back to the island.
So which one are you looking at?
I mean,
That one?
Sorry, I don't know if I missed anything there, Harry.
The one that Prime's literally on.
Which one's
Back
that?
to the island.
I can't see. Where's Prime? That one? That one there? Have you all finished?
I was just making sure you know which one it is.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. So there. Okay. Yes. This is going to be a weird one today.
we might need to discuss this. Or we'll be trying to
While the guys on the
direct
boat
us
seem to
towards
be
that
like
island.
one person spinning one way and one person spinning the other way, and they're bitching about how to actually row a boat between them. Alethea's gone to actually have a look at an island.
But people are trying to actually row, and Tom's trying to gondola and is causing like handbrake turns in the boat every time somebody wants to move.
Oh, there's something on the island.
Yes, there's something on the island. So where is Prime Edition gone?
It's gone underneath one of the
Oh, has it?
toadies.
The froggy monster.
Toad frog.
I can't see it.
What the
there.
fuck is that?
You're not seeing him there?
No. Hang on. Let me just refresh.
I can see him.
I can see him.
I can't see him.
I'm just refreshing.
I don't trust a word you're saying, Scott.
No, I don't trust a word you're saying. either.
No,
You've
I
given up
literally
your-
can just see two frogs on the island.
I can't see it at all.
I can see it.
That's really weird.
My ping is literally right on top of him.
No, even on the Observer account, I can't see it.
Oh, this will be fun to watch back.
Yeah, I mean, I swear, if you were Scott, you would watch it back and be like, I can see it fine, cat.
Oh, Scott can't see it either.
It's definitely there.
Oh, 100% now.
You guys flip it.
To be fair, it
What's
was been funny because I moved the icon onto the map and then I relocated it and then I had duplicates.
Oh,
If it's Prime Edition people were looking for, I also couldn't see it before.
I
It
can
just
see it
appeared
now.
now.
Yeah, I can see him now.
Has it appeared to the
He's
right of the
moving
island?
around like a mad buck at the
Yeah.
minute above the island.
Can you see how many copies? I can see 3 copies of Prime Edition on the map now.
1.
I can
I
just
can
see
see
one.
one.
I can see 2.
Okay, this is a bit.
How many
strange.
drinks have you had, Craig?
I've had all the
Just-
Pepsi, I'll be honest.
Just control the one in the middle.
Okay. That's fun. That's fun. What happens if you refresh?
Well,
the browser?
it's now disappeared for me.
Yeah, it's disappeared for me as well.
This
Is
me
the-
though.
Go back in.
Is the island or anything on like the map layer and the tokens disappearing underneath it? Oh.
No.
Oh, where's Nebula gone as well? There we
Yeah.
go.
There's duplicates.
Yeah. No, I've refreshed and now I've got just the one Nebula on.
Yeah. Okay. It must
I'm
be.
refreshing.
Oh, that's working better.
I can only see one neb.
Yeah. One neb.
And Manifest Mind.
Yes.
That's working better. Right, now back to Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah, this is on the new engine, so all the maps and stuff are loading a bit quicker and not quite taking so much of a drain on the system. But I think it must still have some bugs with the tokens. I will raise that later. So, Alithia, what you see through Prime Edition is 2 frog-looking things. One is being menaced by the other. So this guy here is actively fighting the other one.
Fighting?
Huh?
Are they talking at all?
No.
Is there any... no words.
Can you do an insight for me?
When I get my character sheet back up, I'm sure I can. Because comprehend languages lasts for an
8
hour.
hours. Oh, yeah, an hour.
An hour, so presumably it's still going.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So you can tell, and with an insight, what's Alithia's knowledge of other creatures like? Can you give me a
Only what she's read in
books? Well, could be quite high. Do you want to give me an appropriate check for that? Maybe history or survival?
I'll go with survival.
10. Okay. You can see that these are 2 things that look like frogmen. With a 10, they're different, but you can't recognise them. Maybe it's just through Prime Edition you can't recognise them. But with the insight, the one on the right there is attacking the other one. So
Is a significant difference in like height or?
Yes. So the one with the more luminous green face is more like a little tree frog dude. He's like half the height of the other one, who is more toadish.
So are we talking like one's halfling size and one's
Yes.
bigger, or
one's
a halfling like a dwarf size and one's smaller?
Let me just double check the actual. Yeah. So the greenish one is a small humanoid. Come on. And the other one is a medium humanoid.
Is he attacking with what, hands and fists, weapons?
There is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's got a great club. So he's kind of battering him with a club and biting.
So I think Alipha's on Nebula would come back to the boat that doesn't seem to have gone anywhere because everyone's still working out how to row, seemingly.
Never been able to row.
Do you know there's some some frogs or toad people living out here?
Never seen them, is what you hear him say. That's what Alithia hears. Everyone else, of course, just hears weird retching noises and blubbering.
Oh,
Is
God.
Olivia making them noises to speak to him as well? Or is
Yes,
Olivia...
yes.
Oh, right, okay. So we know none of this.
You can just hear lots of like...
You all right there, Balthor?
Oh, I'm not feeling good at all.
You got a little green in the gills.
Take my water skin. Have a sip of that. Spiked it.
I don't want anything in my stomach. I'm afraid anything I drink is just going to come straight back up.
No, at least
I
it's
have
not
a-
going to just presume this is normal behaviour. This is what happens. These racist people. So she's not going to get involved any more than that.
Okay.
Are you guys sussed out how to row your boat yet? Gently down the stream.
Just do it merrily, 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 merrily.
Don't forget to scream. I've never rowed before, Alethea, so take a
Can
little
we
bit of time
move
to
off
get
the
used to
harbour a
it.
bit at least? From where we are, would we be able to see the frogs, or is the island too big to see
Yeah,
them?
no, from there you would be able to, yes.
That's fine. David's going to start playing Pokemon battle music.
Daisy's going to ask really nicely, could we please go over there? I've not seen one of these frogs in ages.
You know these frogs, Hayes?
She's probably licked one.
You know I've got a thing for animals. I love animals. And I've not seen one of these in so long. Can we please, I need to see a closer look.
Fine, it's not as if the end of the
There's
world
more
is at
over
stake.
there. There's more over there on that island as well.
Oh, they're
There's,
everywhere.
oh no, one's died.
As Prime Edition floats over towards the middle island, one of the toadier type of things takes out some kind of weird horn instrument and blows it, and the swamp starts to boil, and rising from the waves is a huge monstrosity.
Guys, please row this way. Row to the small island.
What's your name?
Sorry, he thought you were talking to him.
I'm not doing any rowing, but I would like to tell the others to row towards the smaller island because it's closer, and I want to get off the boat with that thing there. Do they do it?
Say again?
I'm not rowing the boat, so I can't really control where it goes, but I am asking the others to row towards that small island.
Yep, the boat has arrived at the small island, so if anyone wants to disembark at that point, you can.
What is Fish Dude doing? Is he staying on the boat or
Yeah.
is he leaving the boat?
Oh, he's staying on the boat. He's not getting involved in any of this stuff. He kind of watches curiously. You think curiously, but he's just got weird goggly eyes, so you're not entirely sure what direction he's even looking in.
What's that thing over there?
I don't know what that is. Scary. Not seen that before. It's very strange
Is
around
that
here.
what was making the noises you heard?
Probably.
Guys. Could you imagine what Thog could make with this?
Get off it.
I'm not thinking about food at all right now, David. Please don't make me think about food.
Could you imagine
Get
though?
off it.
Why?
Leave it alone.
Why?
Balthor is standing as far away as he can on the island from Fish Boy, just so he can
From-
not be able to talk as much. Ugh.
So what's Toady Guy doing?
The toady guy. Does anyone want to roll to see if they identify what this is?
See?
Do I get extra points because I'm pretty sure I already know what it is?
I mean, Graham will know what this
Does
is.
Tom know what it is, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, the big thing or the dead thing? Because I know what the big thing is because
Yeah.
of reasons.
Yeah.
I think I know what the dead thing is.
Yeah, you can go. Give me a roll.
Stop playing your guitar, David.
But I'm having so much fun, man.
What am I rolling? Investigation or nature?
Whatever you want to give me the best reasons for rolling.
I have a 4 in either one, so it makes literally no difference.
Give me some flavour.
I'll roll nature because they're things of nature, so it just makes the most sense that would be the skill required to identify things from nature.
Yes.
What Graham said.
That's a nat 1.
Tom is looking in the wrong direction.
I will use my inspiration. That's a 14.
Okay, so most of you have got the same kind of thing. It's not like these are hard to identify. They're not common in Cambria at all. But what is common anymore? So the toady-looking things are bullywogs. Particularly aggressive-looking bullywogs in this situation, and the poor dead thing at your feet is a grung. It's like a little tree frog who has just been clubbed to death by a bullywog. I know, right? How sad.
Oh, no.
I knew what both of those things were, personally. Tom
Oh,
didn't, but I did.
Would Graham like a cat point for it?
Yes.
Graham can have a cat point.
What's the big thing?
Huh?
Do we know what the big thing is? Do we need to
Oh,
roll
I
for
don't
that?
know. You could have a...
I also know what
Yes,
the
I
big
know what you know what that is. Taking
You-
advantage of meta-ness.
You live in the monster manual.
No, it's just because I freaking rolled the initiative and it rolled it in the
Cat rolled it
open.
into initiative, and I saw what it was before she hit it.
I was very quick, but not quick enough, because usually I have a button that rolls it straight as private, and it didn't work, so I had to do it manually and forgot it would roll it in the open. Go on then, give me some more rolls, but this is going to be higher. I want at least a 17.
That's another 14.
Another 4 for me.
Oh, Hayes. Okay.
I'm rolling with disadvantage because I'm feeling quite ill at the moment.
Queasy.
Why are you
Does
feeling...
Balthor have 1 point of exhaustion due to sickness?
Just,
Oh, I don't
just
think
this
they're that bad.
noise and bleh.
I mean, looks worried, and he wants to make sure that you're okay. I mean,
Go
I
away.
would say kind of is normal man size as well. So considering he ain't wearing trousers, to a dwarf, that's probably even better. And he lives on his own,
I'm
so
not.
his own state of cleanliness probably isn't that great.
I mean, I'm a dwarf, but that doesn't mean like
No, I think it does
I'm
mean.
going to be dick in the face level. I might be a bit taller than dick in the
A
face.
bit.
I mean, you're dick in the face level for David.
Yeah, but he hasn't noticed yet because you're a princess.
Moving
What's
on.
that?
But all Balthor's days, barracks and that, nudity is not something he's bothered about. Now, hearing people be sick,
Wow.
oh my god, he hates it.
Well, it's nice to see that Balthor is so open about these things. Although hopefully his stomach isn't. Hayes, with a 25, I take it you have quite a love for the animals that you mentioned earlier.
I do.
So Hayes is quite well travelled and read, takes interest in the more unusual things of Cambria, and you've heard of this in kind of myths and legends maybe, never seen one in the flesh or heard of anyone that's seen it. But this is Go on, Graham, how do you pronounce it then?
Froghemoth.
Yes, a froghemoth. It's a huge elephant kind of frog tentacle beast from the swamps.
I pronounce it that way. I mean, the word behemoth is how I
Behemoth, yeah.
pronounce that, but I've heard it pronounced behemoth, but I don't like that.
I mean, potatoes, same thing. Oh dear. Oh dear. I can see a conflict of interest. Right, so you are stood round the dead body of a poor little grung as the bullywug stands next to it with a club covered in its brains. What do you want to do?
Roll initiative.
Why did you? Before we do, can Beth ask, why did you kill that thing?
Do you speak bullywug? Does it speak common? Let's have a look. No, that's the wrong layer. Oh, I'm all fingers and toes today. Right, it speaks bullywug. Barley.
Hayes would like to ask the same question, also in common,
Mhm.
but whilst pushing it and shouting at it, I don't care that it doesn't understand me. So you're a big mean bully. There's no need to do that. What did you do that for? Why? You're just a bully. But I'm like shoving it backwards while I'm shouting at it.
Barley. Roll for
Fill in me for-
initiative. Okay, right.
I mean, roll 20 is listening. It has to be.
Just catching up. Doing well, Alithia. David. Are you going to sit in the boat with and just talk about what am I doing? That one there. Then I need to roll these ones. Oh, we all love a bit of admin, don't we?
Oh, yes.
I know. Right. Top of the round, we have Hayes.
So I am currently shouting at the frog and pushing it backwards.
Yes.
I would like to hold my action
Mm-hmm.
until the frog's turn. And the action I want to hold is if he raises his club to try and hit me or to try and attack,
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and grab the club off him.
Okay. Baltha.
I'm not sure if this was murder or this was just part of their nature. If it's a tribe war and it's nothing to do with us. I think, well, I was going to suggest, but I don't want to tread on Angela's feet. I was going to pull my grappling hook and rope out my bag. And if he tried to hit anybody with his club, then I was going to try and grapple hook his club to pull it off of him. But
Oh, I like that.
I don't want to grapple hook Hayes' hand. So if she's grabbing it, then I won't do that. So I will hold an action.
I'm only a little rogue. I'm not very strong.
I'll move closer. I'll hold an action, and if it hits anybody, then I'm going to hit it.
Okay. Well, things are going to change. Tom.
I know what I want to do,
Yeah.
but is that what Tom would do? Does Tom perceive threat or danger? If not, I mean, he wouldn't just recklessly start firing upon something unless he knew it was a threat. But otherwise, he'd just walk through every town we go to, shooting everybody in the face just in case they were bad. Usually, he waits until something kicks off before he starts attacking, or we know that something is definitely dangerous. Plus, with recent upgrades, he'd be a little bit more sensible about things. He's stopped now going up to everything he meets and introducing himself to it because he knows that that's not always the best course of action.
Is that now what he says when he kills things instead?
No, I think he's become socially aware enough now to know who and when to introduce himself to them, rather than indiscriminately introducing himself to like a deer in the woods or a bad guy waving a sword around and so on. So boring as it sounds, I think Tom would also hold his action, and upon any combat kicking off, will immediately fire upon whatever kicks off the combat, unless it's one of us.
Cool. This is a pacifist round for now. Love it.
For now, until it kicks off, and then indiscriminate murder.
Okay, so the Grung's turn are going to huddle together a little bit. The Bullywog's turn. He is going to...
on my turn do an intimidation check for while I'm shouting in his face?
Oh, yeah, by all means.
Just because it might affect how he reacts.
Oh, very intimidated. So, what's your appearance at the moment, Hayes?
I'm human looking again. Back to how everybody here normally sees me.
Is that very much like what your token picture looks like? Or is that more your true form?
Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough, but with like smaller ears and normal eyes.
Okay, so
I'll choose a token that can be my new.
no, that's fine. So the Bullywog will definitely be intimidated and start backing away from you slightly. And is there anything you want to do? Just intimidating at that point, and then holding any rest of your action.
I was just shouting at it in its face, and if he's just backing up, I will still try and take the glove off him. If he's not doing anything, if that's his turn done, he's not doing anything.
No, he's just going to kind of retreat away from all of you. So his turn, he will retreat.
I'll leave it be then.
Huh?
I'll leave it be then.
Cool.
If it's backing away, it's not doing anything. I've given it a good telling off.
Yes.
I will just, when it comes back to me, I'll finish my turn, and that's it.
Cool. I'm gonna do all the things on the same term, just so I don't have to do a million initiatives. These ones will continue pushing in, and these will attack the Grungs as well. So they are all club swinging, and they are pressing on and attacking. David.
Oh. That changes things. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages
Ooh, very nice.
on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and go up to the Bullywog and just ask him what the hell's going on here.
So how are you phrasing it, and in what way are you phrasing it?
Basically, I've got the handle of my axe, and I'm kind of lifting it up towards his chin in a threatening manner,
Mm-hmm.
while asking him nonchalantly.
What are you going to ask him? Give me the phrasing and the attitude.
It's a case of what the hell is going on here.
None of your business. Exactly. See. None of your business. Honk, honk.
Okay, he chooses death, guys. And unfortunately, that's all I can do this turn.
Okay. So Froggy must turn, and this is going to advance towards that island. Alithia!
Was it this fella in the middle who was tooting his own horn?
Let's say yes.
Have they been saying anything, talking to the little ones? Have they just gone on to the island, blown his horn, and just marching forward to attack them
Just aggressively,
with
yeah.
no verbal communication
Yeah,
whatsoever?
pretty much.
Okay. Prime would go having a good snoop over there, just to listen and see what's happening. And yeah, I think on Nebula, it's just a swoop circle round to the other side, and then like lower down. I mean, imagine just floating around in a circle to come a full other side of it and land, get closer to the land, like within reach, so speaking distance nicely.
So is Alithia on Nebula?
On Nebula still,
Mm-hmm.
just sat, legs crossed as normal. Excuse me. What's going on? Why are you attacking these creatures? What have they done to you? It seems a bit unfair.
Scott's pointed out that comprehend languages may not actually get you to speak the language, but I'm going to say they speak common well enough, but they don't.
Yeah, you can only understand written word and hearing language. You can't speak it.
So you're speaking to them in common?
Correct.
Yeah, fuck it. They're grung. They're bullywugs. So what was it you're saying?
What's going on? Why are you picking on these creatures? This seems unfair. That thing's huge.
It'll turn to you and just be like, "None of your business. Go away."
But these poor creatures, what have they done to you?
Go away.
Guys, is saying that we should just go away. I mean, do we stop that thing from killing those? There's more of those little ones on that island.
Stop the other guys. Don't let them hurt them.
I don't know what's happened here, though, guys. Maybe those little ones have killed these other ones' children, for example. I mean, we don't know what's going on. It might be all above board. You don't interrupt when an animal is killing its prey. You allow it to do what nature intends. We don't know what's going on here. We could end up helping the wrong people.
You've never questioned it anywhere else we've been. Help the humans. Always help the humans.
I mean, I question every time you guys always want to start a fight. Are you all getting back on the boat then, so we can keep going?
Yeah.
Or are we just staying here to watch them kill each other?
I mean, I'm happy to stop them fighting, but I feel uncomfortable maybe taking any lives.
You don't have to take lives. Just don't let them hurt the others.
Yeah.
So the Prime Directive can't be broken, but it can be bent.
Alithia, is there anything you want to do?
You come say good night.
Night, night.
Harry.
Right.
Hello, everybody.
I don't.
Excuse me. I'm not towel. Good night. Good night. See you in the morning. Another 1 minute.
Yeah, but he's looking at us while he's doing it, isn't he? He's hugging us, really.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, sensing that there may be a fight on hand, can Alethea use her action to cast Mage Armor, please?
Yes. Anything else you want to do?
That's plenty.
Okay. Balthar.
If we are going across to the island, then Balthar is going to jump back on the boat. Shut up! Shut up! I'm going to still have grappling hook and rope in hand, 50 foot. How far is the distance on the map, what you measure, the same as island to island, or is it a lot longer?
Let's say, how long is it? You know me, I'm great with distances.
Well, I just want to know if my 50-foot length of rope probably wouldn't be long enough then to make it to the island.
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm as good with scale as I am with everything else. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say if you want to use your, I always think
If it'll work, if
Yeah.
you said it may reach,
Go on
then
then, let's say it'll
Balthar
reach.
will. He will hold his action until everyone is on the boat, and then I'm going to throw my grappling hook towards any tree I can reach on the island. And instead of rowing slowly, then just be able to like pull the
okay,
rope to get us to the island faster.
I like that. So yes, I'm more than happy
So-
for you to do that.
So get on the boat, have it ready. I'm
Do you want to
swinging it.
Do you want to draw on the map where you're going to put it?
Probably aim for that tree, the nearest tree to where we are.
So you're going to do it from one island to the next because you can use a little pen tool and draw a little rope on there.
I'm going to do it from the boat.
Oh, from the
so
boat.
then I can
Okay.
pull us along the boat
Oh,
to
I
the
see.
island.
Yes, that's fine.
We was rubbish at rowing before. Balfour was thinking
It was a little bit chaotic.
it may get us to the island quicker. So I hold my action to throw it when everyone's on. I'll be like, well, if we're saving them, get on the boat. We can try to stop
So
the
you're
fight.
going to hold your action till the last person's on the boat, or
Yes.
enough of you on the boat that want to be on there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, you know what? I don't have to hold my action. I can throw the grappling hook and not start tugging on it until everyone's on the boat.
Not really.
Do you want to give me? It's quite a far throw.
I'm feeling strong. I can throw a strength
Because it's not really a sleight
Or-
of hand.
or
Yeah,
an
go on.
athletics. You know, like
Yeah,
a javelin. Sort
If
of
you
like.
want to give me either a strength or athletics, dependent on what flavour you want to give me to the one you want to choose.
Well, I'm swinging the grappling hook above my head, which I understand may be, around. So if I end up, catching that, I'm not bothered at the minute.
So now
but
you're
then just,
making
like,
him feel dizzy, and now he's like, now he feels.
But I just want to launch it and try and get it stuck into the tree.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And then wait until everyone's on the boat before I start yanking on it.
Okay, you can yank on it in your own good time.
Thank you.
Tom, you're already on the boat.
So, yeah, I'm already on the boat. Have we determined then that we're going to fight the eagle frogs? Is that the decision that we reached?
Arthur doesn't want to kill them.
It's incapacitate.
Can't really incapacitate with a ranged weapon. That's the problem.
You can. You
Hmm.
can attack them.
Let Tom do what Tom does. It's up to Tom.
What can Tom do? Let's have a look. See if I've got anything useful spell-wise.
Tom could not headshot them. He could aim for not center mass.
Nah.
Is he not a precision robot guy?
He's got a sharpshooter. I don't know what to do.
Right, I will.
Everybody's too indecisive about what we want to do
It's great, isn't
in
it?
this situation.
I will let you.
Right.
I will let you meta for a bit while I just go and refill my water. So meta away.
It's not that we're indecisive, but it's that there is literally nothing to fight on this island. So until we get across to the next one, I think everyone's just trying to hurry it up and move across to the next island.
But there's been like good arguments as to the fact that like we don't know the situation, we don't know why they're attacking. Like
That's going over to find out.
also, if it's just nature taking its course, the bullywugs eat grungs, then is it our business to stop them? Like you wouldn't rugby tackle a lion if you saw it tracking a gazelle. If this is just what they eat, that's not really our business to intervene. We've not been asked to save the grung in this swamp. We're just trying to cross it to get to the next area. So are we just wasting time doing it because it's like, oh look, things to interact with? Should we just fuck off and leave them to it? If they're not interfering with us or attacking us in any way, we've got no real reason to get involved.
The golly bolly woggy guy seemingly summoned the big thing with his horn, but presumably he was not doing that because we've turned up. He was going to do that anyway.
Oh, did anybody take his horn?
They probably kill these things and then feed them to the big one as some sort of frog god or something.
I mean,
But when we saw the snakes in the desert, we kind of interacted with them.
they went for, well, Tom looked at the corpse and then attacked the scorpion because he saw a corpse.
Yes.
Yeah, Tom assumed that the scorpion had killed a person, and that's not nature. People win every time. But if it's just frogs killing frogs, who cares, right?
I mean, go past in the boat and see if the thing gets your boat or not. What are the cats here? Problem?
Oh, manufacture a reason for us to break the Prime Directive. I love it.
Ooh,
Kirk would be
ethical
proud.
dilemmas. What fun!
I'm just going to hold my turn if I can until the end of the round. I'll go at the end of this round
Okie dokie.
because I need more to happen before I can make an educated decision on what to do.
Okay. Remind
Just
me.
gonna go grab a phone charger.
Cool. I think I might have to put a little checkbox on here for like who's holding their round because I'm gonna forget. Everyone's holding their own. Next are
I can't because everyone goes before me. I'll hold it until. Oh wait.
very true. Next are the grungs who are going to again huddle a bit together to try and back away from what's going on. Prime Edition is... What are you actively looking at through Prime Edition? Are you looking at the bullywugs or are you looking at the grung? Or are you just looking at the whole situation or not at all?
The situation, not looking at the big thing, just looking at the situation on the island and to see and or hear if there's anything, if presumably these creatures talk to each other, so I was just listening to what they would be communicating to each other.
Can you give me perception or insight, either. If you give me the flavour on it. Maybe insight.
I mean, insight would get me
Yeah.
body language on them, I guess.
Yeah, insight. Okay, 13. It's pretty obvious that the bullywugs, again, they have great clubs and they're advancing, and the grungs have little daggers that they are holding up in front of them and bunching together. So there is definite body language that you can see going on.
There you're killing them. Yeah, okay. I'm just witnessing it.
Cool. Oh, and you said you could hear as well. So, with comprehend languages, you can hear the grungs whispering, whimpering and pleading. So they are begging for their lives, and the bullywugs are not talking to them. They are just advancing with their clubs. And speaking of, the bullywug is gonna attack that one. He's going to attempt to bite it. And a 13 will hit for 7. Oof. David.
I would like to get in the boat and start pulling towards the other side.
Cool. Are you going to pull with... Are you and Baltha going to pull each other together?
Yes.
Sorry, pull together. That's the word I was thinking of. Pull together. Not each other.
Right now. Over me.
Boom, boom, ba-da. Okay. Alicia, you're on your cloud anyway, so is that everybody in the boat who wants to be in the boat? So I'm happy, David, if you would like to do a strength to start pulling.
Just a straight up strength.
Yeah, Baltha, were you holding your turn? Someone was holding a turn.
Someone was holding a turn.
So-
He wants to do a strength to help them.
That's right. I forget who's holding.
Did anything happen in the rest of the round that make this any
No.
clearer as to whether it's combat or not?
Nope.
Cool.
Well,
I'll just
it depends
help
if
pull the
Alicia's
rope
told you
back.
anything.
Lippy hasn't had a turn yet.
Ah, true. So, David, with the strength, you're finding it hard to get going. Maybe it's stuck on a little bit of a swamp, but you make some movement with it. So if you want to advance it 10 foot or so.
It's overboard. Someone save David.
I'm drowning.
Anything else you want to do? Are you shouting any rally cries? Or
Go on, lads. It's a bit
attacks?
hard. Pull your weight. Pull your weight. Come on. And that'll be it
Cool.
for me.
The Frogemoth is going to notice you moving. And move to intercept you. Stop taking the mickey just because my mouse is clicking strange. I'm trying to click and drag, but it keeps pinging instead. So it's going to move to intercept the boat. And it is going to lash out a tentacle at the boat. 15, I believe I had set an 11 AC on the boat. So yeah, it will hit the boat and do 18 bludgeoning damage and start grappling it.
Do we all have to roll anything to see if we stay on the boat, or?
Yeah, those of you who are on the boat, if you want to give me a dex, I'm going to need a 15 or higher to stay on the boat.
It's not going to happen.
No, I don't want. You asked if we want to. I don't want to.
Well, you can automatically go in the swampy swamp then. Okay. Doing well. So, those of you that rolled a 17 or above, or did I say 15? I said 15.
Just ignore that.
Didn't see what now. So, if you failed to save, you're going to be in swampy water. I'm going to say it is difficult terrain. I keep forgetting those words.
Just me and you left on the boat.
But those of you who are still on the boat, it is grappled.
Okay.
Unless you want to beat it off, then you can do.
What she said?
Alithia and Trailblazer.
How big is this gargantuan-looking monstrosity of a thing?
In in D&D terms, it is huge. It's a huge monstrosity.
So is that so? Large is twice the size of normal. So what we're talking, like 30 feet up, something like that.
I mean, because you know that visualizing size is my strong point, along with maths and geography in general.
Twice the size of a giant bogrod.
We're thinking size of a house then.
Yeah, so Alethea can't go flying
Ooh,
straight over to the
okay,
other side
so-
without passing.
Normal, large, huge, gargantuan.
Yeah,
It's huge, is it?
yeah.
How big's that fella?
He's huge.
Like 30 feet by 30 feet range or something silly like that, probably.
Right, so I believe Nebula's got 50 foot of movement.
Yes, it's
So 15 foot square.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've just done some Googling, and other things of a huge size are frost giants, hydras, and adult dragons. It's a big boy.
So this thing's massive.
Yeah. It's a
Actually,
big boy.
This thing has attacked the group. So yeah, I don't think Alethea's going to go defensive really with it. I'll try and be defensive. Let's cast Phantasmal Force on it.
Ooh.
I'll give a description first.
Oh, I love Alethea's descriptions of spells because they're always massive.
Yeah. Let's make an intelligence saving throw.
That's going to be a strong point. I can already tell.
That's what I'm thinking. So that it thinks that it's surrounded by fire, or is it 5 foot, 10 foot just in
8.
front of it?
8. Did it pass?
No, it's not. DC is 16. So I want it to look like the boat is on fire.
Nice.
So it's taken 6 psychic damage, but it thinks that that's because the boat is on fire and hurting it.
Lovely. I like that. Anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah, Alicia will start trying to fly over to that side so she can go help the little guys.
Now, anybody holding their action till the end? That was Tom.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me.
Yeah.
I assume despite the swamp, I can still attack.
Yes. But it's just going to slow your movement.
Okie doke, that's fine. That will be a... Where is my crossbow? crossbow. There he is. A 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Boo. Then.
If it's holding the boat, would we be flanking?
Are you still holding each other? I mean, together holding the rope.
I'm off the boat, but I
Yes.
am still holding the rope.
Okay, while it's holding the boat, I'll give you flanking because it's half distracted by thinking it's got hold of an on-fire boat that it's not going to let go of until its next turn.
So that'd be a 16 then to hit.
That will then hit.
Cool. 17 damage.
Okay. What kind of damage? Just piercing?
Piercing, yeah. Counts as magical because my crossbow's enchanted by artificery things.
Lovely.
And then bonus action, because I held my entire turn, not just readied an action,
Yep.
held my entire turn. So cannon,
Whew.
24.
That will hit.
My cannon is so much better than me at attacking things. For 13 force damage, and it's pushed 5 feet back. So does it drag the boat with it?
It will do, but this thing is massive. Is there any limit on
There's
the force on it?
nothing in it that says that it matters what size it is. It's
That's
there's
kind
nothing
of-
in the description that says it's.
That's kind of ludicrous. Okay, so it takes...
You can make you can take DM's privilege and rule that because it's huge, it won't be knocked back because it's a tiny little hand cannon.
I think I am going to say that because that does feel slightly odd that this massive, huge thing in a swamp being pushed by a tiny cannon. That feels a little bit
Literally, it's like a
strange.
handheld, like a little Derringer
Pew, pew,
revolver
pew, pew,
sort of size.
I mean, I'm not criticising size. I never would criticise the effectiveness of any size, but it's just that this thing is particularly huge.
I would agree with the summation that if you had a tiny one and the thing you were aiming at it was massive, then it's got to be much more difficult to get anywhere with it.
Yes. Moving on. So, is Tom in the swamp or is he still in the boat? Who knows? Who knows? Tom is sinking beneath the waves as we speak. We'll come back to Tom, but we're...
Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Tom is in the swamp. He fell off.
Amazing. Sucks for Tom. Hayes.
Awesome. So has this guy pulled the boat any further forward by any chance?
No, he just grappled it, so he's not pulled it any further than it was.
Right, so if I jump off the boat,
Yep.
be about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's difficult terrain, so
Yeah,
that'd be
half
10
movement.
foot, 20 foot would get me to the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got 40 foot of movement, so would I be able to then continue to climb and still move my 20 foot?
Yeah, when you say climb, what are you
Onto the island. I don't know how high it is from the swampiness to get onto the dry land.
Oh, it's just like a step. I'm not saying it's not a cliff or anything. It's just the edges of an island. But how close are you getting the frogimoth?
Well, I'm hoping it's distracted and not close enough for it to actually attack me, but I can go a long way.
Yes.
10, 20 and climb up that way.
Yep. That's cool.
Still like movement either way, so. I'm going to go up to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shout at him as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Leave the little guys alone. You are a bully.
Do you want to give me an intimidation? Yep, intimidation. He doesn't even notice. He would actually, well, with a 10, he will look over his shoulder at you, but he's so busy intimidating the others.
I am going to unarm, whatever you call it, and strike him. I want to try and drag him back 5 foot to there.
Okay,
Pull him
so
away from the down 5 foot.
how are you going to do that?
I kind of just want to try and grab him and pull him back.
So you're going to try and
Like,
are you
leave him
going to
alone.
try and grapple him?
I suppose it'd be a grapple, wouldn't it? I'm not holding on to him, just pulling him backward.
You're just going to drag him. Now let's see if we can remember
Yes.
what the rules of grappling are. Because I cannot, because I have a brain like cheese.
Normally athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'll do an acrobatics.
Okay, so don't load then.
Not good acrobatics. Not good acrobatics.
Okay, I'll do. I will do strength. So, do you want to roll your acrobatics to see if you could drag him?
Oh no, I have lucky. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah,
Thank God I have lucky.
I'm not quite sure why this automatically gives things advantage. But yeah, with a 12, what does it look like when you try and...
Literally, I've come up behind it, I've called it a bullet, and I've just grabbed it and pulled it back.
Good acting. Good acting. I like
Well done, Ali.
that.
Well done, Ali.
And then what happened
Yeah.
in character?
Continue. Yep, so you're just going to move him. Where would you like to move him to? Here.
Just 5 foot backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll just move into that space that he was in, so I'm kind of separating him from the others. That's my turn.
Okay. As you do that, the little grungs, they all do like little cheers.
Yay!
They're very happy. You don't have comprehend languages, so they just kind of do like a beep, beep, beep. But maybe Prime Edition can just hear, "Oh, hero!" Yes, Baltha.
So I'm holding onto the rope, but I'm off the boat. Now, I understand the ruling of a small cannon not being able to move it. But how would a giant spectral ram's head from a magical item that can move things, would that potentially move things so it releases the
Okay.
grapple?
How big's your ring? Sorry, the
Oh,
ram.
that's-
How big's your ram?
Well, in
Sorry,
my head,
Angela was like, "Were you? Did I?" Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
literally just took a drink and you sent it down the wrong hole.
I put my finger in the wrong hole. I am so
What
sorry.
she said.
Well, the way I picture it is one charge of the ram's head would make it like maybe the size of a ram's head.
Mhm.
2 charges would maybe make it a bit bigger. Then if I was to expel all 3 charges, then
Mhm.
I don't know if you would say then
Yeah. Moving.
the ram's head would be like 3 times the size.
Yeah, I like that. So if you're gonna expend all of them, that makes sense. Yes, I like that.
That's my plan. I'm holding on to the rope with one hand, and then with the other hand, I'm just gonna swing a
Blast your ring at it.
phantom punch at it,
Mhm.
and throw the 3 charges of the ring of the ram at this thing.
Cool. Lovely. Is that a roll or
I
is it
have
just a
to-
roll attack?
It is, yeah. So it's a +7. So it is a 23 to hit.
Strangely enough, that hits.
And then it is on a hit for each charge used. So it would be 6d10 damage.
Oof.
Oh, that's 6d6. Oh, thank God for that. I thought that would not look low. 6d10, so 31 points of damage.
Sorry, my character sheet's gone a bit weird again.
So it says on a hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet. So it's up to you how much distance we're going to move it. But the ideal is for it to break the grapple.
Right. Sorry, I broke up a little bit there. So let me just deal with the damage first. So, which of the two was that?
So it's 31 points of force damage. It's 6d10.
Okay. And what was the movement malarkey?
It says 5 feet for every charge.
Right.
But however you want to rule a huge creature
I'm going to say
being
you
moved.
used all the charges just to move it at all. So I'm going to move it 5, but you've used all of that strength just to move it that small amount. So it will move back. Don't start pinging again.
Cool.
So
And then, then just that'll be my turn. And then with my action, just say to David, quick, pull us onto the island.
right, it's
As
also.
I'm still holding onto the rope with one hand.
Hang on, let me just move the rope to one side for a moment because it's pulled the boat with it. Who was on the boat? Tom
Me.
was not on it. You were not on it. That
Well,
was it.
I was doing it to. The idea was for it to break the grapple, is why
Oh.
I said I was trying to do
Oh,
that.
okay.
If it wasn't going to break the grapple, then I would have done something different.
Okay,
so
no.
I don't mind doing something different.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I thought you were just pushing it. Yep, I will put that back there. So David's on the boat, and you two are not. You can put yourselves wherever you fell off. Okay. Anything
I'll
else?
say-
Yep, that's fine.
No, I'm still holding the rope.
Mhm.
I'm off the boat, but I'm holding the rope. So I'm just saying to David, pull the rope, get us back, get us on the island.
Lovely. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
No, I don't have any bonus actions to do at the moment. So
Lovely. Tom.
I will attempt to shoot it again.
Cool.
This time, no flank, whatever it is,
No.
is whatever it is. 14.
That matches.
Awesome. 19 damage.
Lovely.
And then same again. 21 for 6 damage.
This thing is pissed.
And I'll start wading after the boat.
Great. The Grung are being protected by haze. So they are going to huddle around haze like a bunch of Kermit the Frogs.
Not probably going to be able to do much to protect them, but she's there.
You're the hero, so that's what they're going to do.
Give me flame, give me fire, give me that froggies.
The bullywog is going to follow across. They have a standing leap and don't think they have any issues with moving in swamps. They have advantage to hide, but I'm going to say it gives a big old jump. Stop pinging! Shut up.
Whoa, wasn't me for a change. Wasn't me.
So it is going to jump. So it's going to be underneath the frog-ear moth. These ones are going to eagerly await your arrival. And this one is going to attack Hayes. So Hayes is going to swing once with its great club. That's a 17.
No, that misses. Sorry.
Oh, exciting. And then it's going to try and bite you with a 13.
That misses.
Cool. That's all they could do, so we move on to David.
David's just going to try and pull us in one more time. And
you give me another strength?
Strength. On 18.
Yep, that will get you all the way that you need to.
Beautiful. Right, lads, off the boat, off the boat.
So let's get rid of the rope for now.
Isn't there only you on it?
Yeah.
Holding the rope, so
Oh yeah, sorry.
yeah. I'm hoping.
Blob blob blobby sinks. So if you're holding onto the rope that David is pulling in on the boat, then are you being dragged along the side of the boat?
I'm hoping so.
John.
I'm hoping so, but I don't know if physics would mean I would stay where I was.
You
Are being
keep where
killed?
you're holding onto the rope.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me an athletics?
Oh, wrong one. I think they're right. I think I wouldn't move, would I?
Yeah.
If
I would just
David's
stay.
pulling it with his
Pulling it
legs
across.
built in the boat and he's doing this, that's not unless you grab hold of the boat while it's moving.
Because you're holding onto the rope, not the boat. Add physics to another one of my great subjects. I know computers and fuck all else. Right, yes. So, David has pulled the boat and himself to the island, but Balthor and Tom are still in the swamp. And Hook is just sat on the boat, along for the ride. He is going to offer a fin out towards you, Balthor, like to try and help you onto the boat.
I will reach my hand out to his fin, and I think I will now be sick. Maybe.
I mean, do you want to do a
maybe
constitution with disadvantage?
Just a straight constitution with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, that is kind of low. So, okay. You said you're sick. What does that look like?
What does it sound like?
Yeah, what does it sound like?
It's nothing like the noise we've been hearing.
Okay.
He's not gonna think you
And I'm picturing like Naked Gun type sick where it's just projectiles.
At Hook?
Oh, yes, because I'm looking up at him trying to grab his fin.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Cool. Actually, I need to put. Should I put him in the boat as well?
I think so.
I think I need to put him in the boat as well. There he is. There's little Hook. Let's put him over here. Nice. I mean, it's not, but yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any material disadvantage just for being sick, apart from the lols. You don't need a point of exhaustion or anything. Although if you have been sick like all over your hands and everything else, unless you wash it off, I'll give you disadvantage on any dexterity things you do with your hands because they'll be all slippery with the sick.
I mean, would they not get sticky with the sick?
Oh, it depends what you're trying to do with them. Well,
Would it not be a bit sticky? So therefore, would I not have advantage on holding things?
how about if we stop talking about being sick, I'll say it gives no material change whatsoever and it's just for role play. If we can stop
Well,
talking about sick.
But it is like, chunks, not just liquid. It's.
Jeez.
Oh, so stop talking about sick. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, if you want to carry on.
No.
I'm worried about Craig watching this like in the future. Sorry, Craig, because we can carry on talking about chunks if you want, but maybe remember not to watch this while eating.
It literally does not bother me.
Amazing. Okay, that's enough of sick talk.
I'm going to say I ate fish for breakfast, so bits of fish are flying up at the half-fish person.
Mummy.
Oh,
That's why I'm so green, you see. I've been sick, so I'm feeling a bit better now.
Oh, Ali, have inspiration for that one.
Thank
That's
you.
my inspiration.
Huh?
It's my inspiration.
Oh.
Take what you can, give nothing back.
I mean, it doesn't look like that from my screen. What does it look like? Yeah, I can see. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he's having his ass rode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just looks like he's having a cheeky little spank.
Which just reminds me of the film The Golden Child, if anyone's seen that with Eddie Murphy.
I
No.
want the knife.
Yeah, but he says, look, I'll come back here, I'll roll your ass.
I've not seen that film in so long.
No.
Great.
Great film.
So, we've talked about spanking, we've talked about being sick. Where were we?
Ending my turn.
Fantastic. Oh,
That's a great way to...
I'm so tired. Right, okay. The Froghemoth's turn. And this is...
The fuggy.
There's too many frogs. Too many frogs. It is going to... It still thinks the boat's on fire. So it's not going to advance to the boat. But now there are two things that are flashing around in the water. So it is going to... It makes... Oh, stop doing that. Makes... I love that. It makes two multi-attacks, so it's going to do 2 tentacle attacks. One against
I'm
both.
back, sorry. I'm sorry, I was just saying I'm back, sorry.
Cool, no worries. You're going to be attacked, but you're going to be tentacled by a Froghemoth. So brace yourself. So we're going to do Baltha first. 27.
That just hits.
It does.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I think my headphones played up. Say again.
Yes, that hits.
That hits.
Baltha just.
Wowzers.
Shh.
So if you want to do a grapple check for me, which I believe you said was athletics.
I will do an athletics. Oh, sorry, I've got disadvantage for some reason. It shouldn't be. It should be
No.
normal. So it should be a
Okay,
23.
23 is fine, so you're not grappled. But you do have 15 bludgeoning damage. And Tom?
It's only 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, because you're resistant, because what bollocks have you got that means...
Heavy, I took the heavy armor master, so it just takes 3 damage off.
Would that give you double difficult terrain in a swamp then? Oh no, maybe Balthus sinking in the swamp with his heavy ass armor.
This is just heavy armor master, not because of the armor I'm wearing. It just means I'm a master, and I can take less damage. It's okay.
Great.
I think Kat's going to come up to Scunthorpe and absolutely murder you tonight.
Okay, that's Bograd done. Sorry, I mean Baltha. Moving on to Tom. That's a 17 for Tom.
Yes.
So Tom gets the tentacle as well. For
17 misses.
You said yes. Okay.
There may be lag. I was saying yes when you said Tom.
Oh, I see.
No, I have an AC 18, so 17 misses.
Okay, so it's going to flail out a tentacle and miss. Apparently it can use its tongue as well. But it's only done that on you two, so maybe I'll wait until it wades into other people. That's its turn. Alethea.
Is she going to attack it full on? I think she's concentrating on Phantasmal Force still.
Is that
it
still on
doesn't
the
have
boat?
to. It is still on the boat. The boat's still on fire, but as it says in the description, while the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if real. The target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantasm. So, if it takes damage, it perceives it just tries to make sense of it itself. It still must be too close to the fire and taking the damage from it.
Is it still taking damage from the fire? Is there any distance
I'm
limitation?
still concentrating on it. So
Okay, that's fine. So as far as this thing concerns, the boat's on fire while some half fish monstrosity is just sat in the middle of it, looking quite jolly, covered in sick. That's great.
Yep.
So it takes another 4, and he's still not going near the sick covered fireboat.
Good, that protects.
Oh.
So is she going to? She's not going to attack the other guys. Oh no, wait. Has one attacked Hayes? It's tried to attack Hayes,
Yes.
hasn't it? So bonus action for Prime to just go over that direction, just to be amongst what's happening with the little dudes and Hayes, but I don't think I saw Hayes get attacked that time because I wasn't looking really then. The others haven't attacked, but I have seen that thing attack. So let's try and stop it in its tracks.
Ooh. So this is an instantaneous one. Nice. So you're still concentrating on the so you're going to use a Rahathlim psychic lance and still concentrate on the phantasmal force.
Yes.
Alicia's got the power of a thesaurus.
Must make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's its strong point. So are you aiming at the frog hair moth?
Yes.
Intelligence. 14.
Close.
Does it get flanking because it's got like a bullywog near it?
Don't think that applies to saving throws.
Okay, so 21 psychic damage.
And it's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Ooh. Incapacitated means it cannot do
Anything.
Anything. Good. Right. Anything else?
And then Alethea will fly over behind these guys.
Now we go to Hayes.
Does doing another intimidation check, shouting at it, class as my action?
I'll give it to you as a free action. Don't really do much.
So I'm still going to carry on, like, prodding at it and shouting at it and calling it a bully, and it's just mean. Leave the little guys alone.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that as part of your attack if you want.
For my attack, I would like to unlethally try and hit it with the rapier.
Okay.
Unlethally.
So that's a 19. That will hit. For
17 damage.
Cool.
And I'm still continuing to shout, leave them alone. But I'm going to look my head back and tell the little guys to run away.
Amazing. Balthar.
I'm going to let go of the rope. And as this thing is so close to me, I'm going to start any way I can climbing onto this thing.
Onto the frog hair moth.
Yes, onto the froggy moth.
Amazing.
And then...
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
I'll say it's a huge thing. There's tentacles and legs. I envision it kind of having the if you look at the picture, kind of like the skin, like a toad, frog, shark kind of slippery texture.
I'm not trying to climb up to its head. I'm just literally trying to climb it to get out of the water.
Okay.
And then as I let go of the rope, I'm going to unsheath the sword from my shield. And I, if I can, would like to attack it with Stonecutter.
Yes. Well, let me just hang on a second. Let me have a look. Carry the 1. 52. Yeah, that hits.
I used to carry the 1 joke today at work.
Oh, is it because we're old? Yeah.
Yes.
The kids nowadays do like long calculations.
I said it to somebody older, well older than both of us, Kat, so he appreciated the carry the 1 joke. So I will add a menacing attack to this one to make him scared.
I mean,
of
you
me.
have menaced a giant worm before.
Yep.
You're a menacer of monstrosities.
There's only 11 points of slashing damage. But I'm going to attack it again with my extra attack. For a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
This time it's 10 slashing damage.
Yeah.
I feel a surge of adrenaline as I use my action surge.
Go on then, Bogwood. I mean,
And
Balthor.
I'm going to do a 27 to hit. And,
You can go off people,
for
you know.
This one, I'm going to use my maneuvering attack and get Tom to move half of his movement. I know it may be half movement, but get closer to the island with my superiority dice.
So paint me a picture. You're
So
climbing up
I've
this thing, and you're attacking it and moving Tom.
And I hit it first. No, then I... Tom, move to the island.
I just moved 5 feet because it's half movement, halved again, so it'd be like 7 points. So I just rounded down to 5.
But it takes another 13 points of slashing. And as I've action surged and I get my action again, I think I get extra attack, don't I, on that, Graham?
Yes.
So it'll just be one more attack.
Is that all?
Yes. And that's only a 14.
That matches.
For another 9 slashing damage.
This thing ain't looking
I mean, you
good.
say Bogwood. I mean, Bogwood would do all the damage I've done in all 4.
In just one attack, yeah.
Like one ejaculation.
Hey. For the
True,
nation.
isn't it, Graham?
Hands
Come on,
up
Graham,
if you
know
didn't
it's
like
true.
that image. Yeah.
I was pitching scary movie again. Where...
No.
But that's my turn.
Okie dokie.
It is now scared of me.
So scared of you. What's the
And incapacitated.
Yeah. So scared of you. Does it mean is that the same as frightened?
Yes, it's frightened. Yes.
So it has to try and move away from you.
No, it just can't move closer.
That's fine.
While I'm standing on him.
Yes, gotta say that would be very difficult. I'm not going to ask if you want to do anything else because I think you've done everything else that exists for the entirety of this session. So moving on to Tom, if you've got it,
Did you actually make a wisdom? Did you make a wisdom saving throw? Sorry.
Oh, a wisdom. What for?
For the frightened condition, I didn't realise that.
No.
I forgot that.
I mean, I can see how this is going to go because it's
19.
not bad.
So it's 8 plus 8, so it's 16 for the save. So it doesn't. So it's not frightened.
No, it's like whatevs. Sorry, Tom.
Cool. It is incapacitated though, so it has
Yes.
no reaction. So I can just walk away from it.
Yep.
Or wade away from it. No danger. Then turn around and fire at it.
Cool. Nope.
Ooh, dear. Can I redeem my cap point that I got earlier to roll that again?
No.
Why not?
Because they're just for flavour.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say they're only available for cat things, but then that sounds really, really bad. At the IRL, I'll make you a cup of tea. There you go. That's what a cat point will do.
Oh, so they don't actually do anything
No.
of use then?
No.
Well,
Oh!
that's no fun.
It's a friendship point for me to you. Sorry, what?
What happens if we get numerous cat points between the IRL? No, the IRL. But does it stack cup
Cat
of
spends the entire weekend just making tea.
I do make a good cup of tea. And now I really want a cup of tea, but I'm now too old to go, oh, bit too late for that.
Okay, well, I have no inspiration to re-roll that one, so I'm guessing I'm going to accidentally shoot Balfour.
Yes. As you approach the
I
boat,
apologise.
as you approach
This
the
will
boat,
hurt.
as you approach the boat, Hook gets very overexcited at everything that's going on, and just distracts you by the weird noises and flailing. So yes, give me a
17 damage.
Something.
Charlie bit my finger.
So I accidentally shot Balfour with my attack, and then not another nat one, please. Oh, that's okay.
That's okay. That will
Imagine
hit.
if I'd nat one on the cannon as well, and then blasted him off of the frog.
It's cool. It's cool.
No, that's fine. That
That would have
hits.
been funny. 9.
9. Amazing.
That's it for me.
Okay. So the Grung are going to continue to huddle behind Hayes. Now they see David has arrived, so one of them is going to go and hide behind David because he's a bigger thing to hide behind. The Bullywog are going to... This one is going to attack Hayes. It is going to try and club her twice. So 15
Miss.
and another 15.
I think I'm so annoyed at it. As it clubs me, I am just ducking out of its way.
Fair enough. And one is going to attack David. Also, he's going to try and hit you twice with a great club. Look, nat 1.
Oh, well,
We'd love to see it. And a 20.
yeah, the 20 hits.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
286
I'm
bludgeoning
sorry,
damage.
what now?
Well, David's dead and I'm going to bed.
Hang on. I dragged that in from the fucking
I
compendium.
am glad I'm fighting the
What
big
the
fucking
hell?
thing. 'cause
It does
I wouldn't
200
fight them.
No, that's... Where has it got
plus
that from?
3, just as standard.
See, where is that from? Hang on.
Happy birthday, Ali. Here, have 286
Great club.
damage and
Oh my god, it actually does say that. I've got it from the Monster Manual Expanded that I must have bought, and it actually does say 283 plus 3. Methinks that might be some kind of error.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. Let's... Right.
I mean, for a standard Great Club, is it not 2d6?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
just thinking.
I'm thinking that 100%.
I also think once them dice are rolled,
Yeah. Great Club is what? Great Club is 1d8.
1d8.
Jesus Christ!
I mean,
It looks like
he got a
1d8.
nat 1 first. So did he hit himself for 286 damage before he hit Devine?
So it looks like it's a.
don't give that club to Tom.
So it's 2d8.
Give it to Bogra.
No.
It won't really change anything.
Yeah. Okay. So
He didn't hit that.
I'm guessing it was a typo because it's 2d8 plus 3. So I'm guessing someone forgot to put the D in it and just put 283.
No, you've done. I reckon if once the dice are rolled, you've got to stick with it.
That's better.
Oh.
Funny how that's like official That's official roll 20 shit. I bought.
Wow.
I mean, talk about brutes. All.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, someone's going to be getting a bug report on that in the morning. Fuck's sake. Messy. That's just
not-
messy.
Yeah, Kat's not working tomorrow. She's just submitting tickets to support.
Yeah, I've already submitted one. I'm going to do another one at least. Oh, I like being someone else's problem for a change instead of everyone being mine. Right. So, David's had 286 points of bludgeoning. Great. No, 13.
13.
So, and yeah. Okay, let's do it the other way round. So he attacked you with a 20 and then hit so hard with a 286. It only ever did 13 points of damage before the club shattered into pieces with the nat one. 286 points of damage. That's too
Where did
funny.
you drag that from, Cat? Because I'm going to bring that into our thon, and I ain't changing it. If it hits somebody, it hits somebody.
I wonder who it's going to hit first.
Wow, that's a good point. I'd rolled against Hayes. This one is going to... Oh, fuck off. Sorry, not you guys. Attack that grung. It's going to swing its club. 17. It does another 286 points of damage. No, it does 8. Oh, those things are squishy. And this one is going to now appear on land as well. They have 20 foot. Fuck off. Thank you, everyone, helping with the pinging there. That's just lovely. There goes David.
Well, the Reed's going to absolutely twat this guy back with his axe.
I can ping too.
There's a 13 hit.
It matches.
Woo!
So, which one are you hitting?
The one that hit me.
Okay. Yes.
Not the one reading a small book.
Oh, that's shocking damage.
It's not 286.
No. So that's 6. Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah. Very much so.
I'm going to use my extra attack and hit him again. 17.
Yep.
Oh, that's better. 14 points of damage.
That's cool. Cool. And...
Oh, sorry. I've got Savage Attacker. I can do that. Can I do that? Can I roll my first damage again?
Yes.
14.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I would like to throw some Bardic Inspiration to Balthor.
How? What do you say? What do you do to inspire him in that way?
You can do it!
Alpha will feel like he can certainly do it.
Good. Yes, and the Froghemoth can't do anything because he is still... What was the term? Not paralysed. Incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Intoxicated.
Intoxicated. Alithia.
Alethea wants to try and talk to the not bullywogs.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Why are these attacking you?
And these do speak Grung and Common, so they do speak Common. What do we say?
What's going on? Why are these attacking you?
Don't know. They hurt us. They only turned up at sunup, and now they hurt us.
Do you live? Is this where you live? Are they just invading? I don't understand.
These are our islands. I think they eat us. And the other
Okay,
two
and
behind will go, oh, no, and shudder.
With that, knowing that they are sentient enough to actually talk, and she's seen them getting attacked, and they're attacking the rest of the team, Alethea is going to just briefly chromatic. Oh,
Hey, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Wah. I was going to attack this one next to Hayes first.
Mm-hmm. You try and fire that, it just kind of fizzles.
But
Bit of performance
at the same
anxiety,
time,
maybe.
a second one, chromatic orb, went over to this one too.
Two of them? Oh, you got
Yep.
twin spell, haven't you?
I do.
Yeah. 12. Nope. That doesn't hit.
Any flanking? A ranged attack?
Flanking with what?
David's next to
David?
that one.
Yeah, go on then. Go on.
Let's, Oh, I didn't say a type. We'll go with force. That's a normal.
So that isn't a force push, it's just force damage.
It's just force damage.
You've just shaken
It's
his
just
teeth.
on a cloud. Cast one.
Mhm.
Force and two of them appear. So it goes like that. It splits off into two different directions. Should probably
Nice.
concentrate on just hitting one at a time, really.
Cool.
Um,
But that's your phantasmal force drop now. No, not phantasmal.
Nope, still concentrating on that.
Oh, because yeah, cool. Thank you.
There's one extra damage on that bad boy.
Nice.
And it's no longer incapacitated.
Lovely. Hayes.
And
Sorry.
oh, bonus action.
Yes.
Bonus action. Can I try and push this one away, please?
Okay, so that's
Using my
athletics again.
telekinetic push.
Oh, your telekinetic one. Yeah. What is that? Is that
Yes.
a save?
Let's just do that.
I'm going to push him away with mind bullets. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Kelly what nieces?
How about the power?
So DC 8. It needs to do a strength saving throw.
Strength saving.
DC 8 plus. Oh.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So how?
So we're going 5 foot backwards from me would be into the one behind it. That one there, presumably.
Yeah. So let's. Oh, fuck off. You're such fun.
So I hit it with a chromatic orb and then pushed it backwards. I was stumbling around after the effect of being hit.
Cool. Are you done now?
Yeah.
Amazing. Hayes.
Awesome. I am going to once again try to intimidate the frog. To back off and leave them alone.
with
then-
with a 15, that's pretty high. So he's quite unnerved now.
Assistant.
So
Can I have
again,
advantage for being assistant?
didn't catch that.
Can she get advantage for being persistent?
Yeah, go on then.
No, never mind.
No.
Oh, hang on, I can re-roll that one. So yeah, no, 15 anyway.
Brilliant.
No, that's fine. I will just do the same as last time then, an unlethal rapier attack.
13. Yep.
And that's it for me.
Cool. That is definitely looking blooded now. Balthar.
So I will quickly interact with an object and just pull my goggles down.
Amazing. By the way, have you
Um,
taken your rod back from the boat?
No.
So is it still stuck in the
No.
swamp somewhere, or is it inside the boat?
I think, well, no, because I took it out when we got out of the boat, and then I grappling hooked when I got back in the boat. So I think it'll still be on my person, but or in the boat, one of the two.
Okay. As long as you remember it.
Yeah. I want to activate Hunter's Mark, which is
Ooh.
a new spell from D&D
Amazing.
1.
New spell.
I should have used it
I will,
earlier, but
I
I
will
was
never
saving
get tired of
resources,
this
but,
joke.
No, ever.
It's the longest
And
running
then
joke we have.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with Stonecutter. Can I get advantage for being persistently attacking it?
No.
I'm joking. So first attack is an 11.
Oh, no.
Second attack, though, is a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, it's bad damage again.
Boop.
12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, this thing, yeah, it's not looking great. Anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah, why not? Technically, unless casting Hunter's Mark classed as a bonus action, isn't it? I
Yes.
would imagine with, or is it an action? It
Bonus
part of
action.
the-
Bonus.
Yeah, I haven't got a bonus action, so I've used my bonus action, so that will be me done.
Beautiful. Thomas.
Oh, one last thing I
Okay.
wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I wanted at the end of my round to pull a bolt or arrow, whatever it is, from my buttock that has hit me from
Oh, yes.
Tom's, and throw it on the floor. Just or either pull it out or snap the arrow like they did in the old days.
Oof. Are you going to make eye contact with Tom? So, or are we just doing it as anyway?
I'm
Just
focused on this big
cool.
behemoth.
Tom.
It's boring, but I'm just going to do the same thing again.
What, hit me again?
So that's a 22 to
That
hit.
will hit.
14 damage.
Oof, yes. That will also hit.
And then another 8. So 22 damage altogether.
Okay, this thing is not looking good.
And then I will just move up slightly.
Okay. Now, the Grung's turn. They are going to... This little guy is feeling brave after seeing Hayes's continual intimidation tactics. So it is going to try and also engage the bullywug with its little dagger. And it's going to do a 7, but it's got flanking. But that still won't hit. And so the Bullywog is going to attack Hayes because it doesn't give a shit about the Grung. It's going to Great Club. 19 to Hayes.
Oh, 286 damage coming your way, Hayes.
I've changed it now.
Oh.
There's a 19 hit. Angela?
Oh, sorry, she's upstairs.
Ah. Let me just check if a 19 hits. It matches. So that will be 6 bludgeoning. And as the Grung has engaged, it is going to attempt to bite it. 24.
Did I get hit?
Yep, we got 6 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
And
You
then
rolled
It hit a 19.
did you want to try? Did you have anything to mitigate that?
No, it's alright. I'm just looking at the character sheet. I've got 5 temporary hit points. I was trying to think what that was from.
Aid. Tom cast
You-
Tom cast aid.
You got
Leave.
aids. Tom gave you aids.
That's fine. Put them away then.
Yep, so the Bullywog turned and bit the Grung and killed it. And
Oh.
as this continues, there are 2 more that see what's going on from another island, and they start making a move across. David.
David is going to swing for this one right in front of him again.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 16 hit.
Yes.
13, and then is it still alive?
Yep. Kind of. That will hit.
And I'm just going to use my savage attack on that first one again just to see if it.
I mean, I was going to say you
No, it doesn't.
didn't
It
need
doesn't.
to. So,
Oh, that's fine.
how do you do it?
Literally just bring down the axe straight down the centre from his head through, so he's cleaved in two.
Grim. Messy but amazing.
Oh, yes.
Anything else that you would like to do?
I'd like to move. Oh, I'm moving the map there. Go over here and just look at the Billywog and go, "You're next." And that'll be me.
It goes. The Frog Hemoth's turn next. It is going to have a go at Baltha. It is going to try and bite you. 13.
13 misses, and then what I say is, bite me, bite you, and I will use riposte and a battle maneuver to use my reaction to attack it when it misses me.
Okay.
This one here, I'll add it so you can see. Stone cutter.
That hits.
Will Hunter's Mark work? It's every attack, isn't it? So it should work.
Yep. It's a very strong spell. It's a great new one.
It is. So
Oof.
21 points of slashing damage as I counter its miss with an attack of my own.
Amazing. Well, it does have multi-attack, so it's going to try and bite you again. 20.
That misses.
Fuck it. Okay. That's fine. Didn't want to damage you anyway. Alethea. Oh, yes.
Can we presumably you've put the other
Mhm.
bullies on the screen so because we can see them
Yes.
approaching?
Yes. The noise of the fracas has obviously reached them, so they are moving across to you as well.
Oh, let's have some fun
And
then.
just for visibility.
What have you been doing for the last 2 hours, Craig? If you're only now going to start having fun.
Let's have some fun. Oh no!
So those guys are quite happy. They're the other guys. Or were you going to just do a massive fireball on that whole island?
I do not have fireball.
Ah. Da, 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 da.
Let's have a look at them. Where's the measuring tools gone? Squares, 10-foot squares. No, not from there. No. That's about right.
Okay.
So somewhere in that vicinity,
Mhm.
ping, 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 ping.
Ooh, yes.
Alethea would like to cast grease.
Oh, now this is on swamp water.
Mm.
Mm.
They can stay to the top of the swampy water.
Yes, because oil on swamp water. Yeah. Pollution.
And then as a bonus action,
Mhm.
while I'm stroking Trailblazer, I would like to cast Dragon's Breath.
And that's a bonus action.
It is a bonus action to cast.
Okay, cool.
It drops my concentration on Phantasmal Force, but as I had that still concentrating up until that point, did it take a d6 of damage first?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. And then Trailblazer is going to fly over this way. Let's get Trailblazer's token on.
She's feeling brave and let go of Trailblazer.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Trailblazer's just like, thank God for that.
It'll be a real shame when I cast Shatter on those two in a second.
Why would Tom do that? That seems crazy.
Just to wind you up by killing your owl again.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
And then it's a 15-foot cone.
Ooh.
That Trailblazer is going to blast out. Oh, it's from actually on Trailblazer. So only getting the one this time.
Okay.
But the other one is it's going to be fire. We'll stick with fire. That sounds like fun.
Awesome. So.
So for Dragon's Breath, it's a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw from the bullywug. 9.
That doesn't evade it. So then I need to do the 3d6.
Wowzers. 511. That's awful.
Boom.
Is
Take
that the
that.
tribute act name for a boy band in the 90s? 511.
511.
And then it's up to Kat. What happens to the grease?
I mean, the grease will catch fire. So, shall we... Do you want to draw on where the grease is? I'm all about the drawing. I like that.
It was a 10-foot square.
Where's Alethea? I'll put the grease on her hair. She doesn't seem to shower too often. She's too much of a bookworm.
She casts precipitation and cleans her hair. Thank you. that That'll do. Somewhere like that.
Cool.
So something like that.
Yep, beautiful.
Fire.
So that's your action and bonus action. Any movement or
Yes.
speech?
No, that'll do. Oh, that's better.
There we go. Hayes.
I would like to do my intimidation check again.
Okay.
Alice?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I've had to go upstairs and sort kids out.
No worries.
Well, let me do several of them.
Yeah, you keep going, but he's kind of getting used to it now.
What did I roll?
It's kind of coming at 10. It's a bit more like nagging.
Fair enough. And then I'm going to just go again with a rapier, but this time it's not going to be unlethal. I'm very annoyed at him now.
Yes. It's very cross.
What did I roll?
Wow, you did a 27 to hit. Yes, please. And then a whole load, then a whole load of maths, and by my reckoning, he is dead.
31.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. So
So I want to look at the one that's dead.
Yep.
There's no way of like healing it up or patching it up or anything. Is it literally dead?
You've hit it so far over. I think there's like another 13 points beyond.
No, I mean the one that he killed, the little toady guy that he killed.
Oh no, he bit him. So he's like got a big chomp out of him. So he's dead.
So an animal medical kit wouldn't help that. All right, no, so I'm going to turn to the other ones and tell them to go in the trees and hide until it's safe.
Okay. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Balthar.
Because I haven't done it yet, let's have some fun with it.
What?
So with my
What have you been doing with it
upgraded,
then?
with my
Well,
you don't want to know.
I mean, I do.
With my tactical HUD Battlewise goggles
Yes.
upgrade, I can use a bonus action to give me a +2 on my next attack within a minute.
Yep.
So I will use that feature first. Bonus action to study the Froggermoth, maybe find a slight weakness, maybe somewhere where I've been hitting it before.
Yep. You can
And
see
I'm gonna...
that it's definitely not great. Yep.
So
23.
25 to hit.
That's beautiful.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
I need to take the D8 off, so it'd be only 11 points of damage. I'm not using a superiority die at the minute. So it'd be 11 points of damage for the first attack.
Yep.
And then second attack is only an 11.
That does not hit.
And I am going to blow another superiority dice. Use one of my new skills, which is precision attack. No.
Okay.
And add it to my roll. So I just need to add a D8. So
Nice.
a 19.
That will hit.
It doesn't add to the damage, does it? So they will just...
No, it just says attack to the roll.
So another 11 points of damage, slashing damage as Balthor is on this thing, just hacking away.
It
Taking
can't
it
handle
bit at a
many
time.
more. It can't handle many of those.
And I will wait to get beaten to hell on its turn.
Well, it's gone so great for me so far. And anyway, Tom.
Boring, shooty, do thing.
I mean, you're also flanking with a bollywog.
He does like to flank with
He
bollywogs.
does. Well, he's flanking with David as well. Or would you be there to protect
Actually,
Balthor?
yeah. I think Tom would think Balthor's got that well in hand. Balthor doesn't need any help with that. He's perfectly fine over there.
Haha,
in which
playing into my
one-
plan. I mean, yeah, cool, do that.
No, I'm sure Balthor's fine.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
have that
don't tell
kind
me.
of plan.
Is this Froggermoth like pregnant and another one's going to be birthed out in its next turn and like, oh my god.
Oh no, there's another 5 of them. Ah! Oh, sorry, it was level 10, wasn't it? There's another 10 of them. Ah!
So I shall cast a spell. I think.
Oof.
What's he going to cast?
Just double check.
Understandable.
Come back, coward.
I would like to. Let me just get the measuring tool out.
Do you have inspiration? Love a South Park reference. Screw you guys. Yeah.
I would like to fire off a shatter just
Oh,
up there so that it covers them 2 bullywugs.
so Tom's going to have a shat, right?
I'm going to shat all over them, yeah. Stupid character sheet, come here.
So you're deliberately trying to not hit David.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, of
Nice
course
change.
I say, of course, because you're not Bogred, are you?
That's a DC 15 con save.
So 2 con saves. Neither of them save.
So they both take 12 points of thunder damage.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, not for them.
Then I can make a disadvantaged cannon shot at the one closest to me.
Yeah.
Because it's short range and it's a ranged attack. So that'll be either an 11 or a 13 plus 3 for flanking with David, I assume.
Yep.
So a 14 would be the lower.
That will just about hit.
That's 12 force damage and it's pushed 5 feet backwards.
Wow. You may have pushed its corpse backwards.
Cool. If that one's dead and its corpse has moved, I will step into its place.
Cool. That's amazing.
And that'll be me.
The Grung are going to do as Hay suggests and go and hide in the trees. The Bullywugs are going to. This dude is going to. He's going to attack Tom because Tom stepped right in front of him. So he's going to hit.
Yep. I just
Yep.
said yep.
He's going to try and bite you because he felt like it and I pressed the wrong button.
No.
And then he's going to try and great club you, which is what I was going to do.
Oh my god, that would be like, what would that be? 590.
Not
2
against
points of
Tom, it
damage.
wouldn't, because he's made of adamantine armor.
Oh, fuck off, Greg. Yeah, fuck off.
I'll take the 10 damage, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, I hate you, Graham. And I hate Scott too. I'll tell you, it's great. We'll work it round, so eventually I'll end up hating all of you because you all get too good at this. You're just too good. I know. Just you all need to stop being brilliant. I just can't catch up with you. These 2 bullywugs are going to try and walk round the flames, but then this one's going to give up and just go back to attacking the Grung anyway, whereas this one's going to try and walk round. Bullywug, and then 20, 15. Oh, he one-hitted that boy. He died. And this one technically didn't need to go underneath Trailblazer, so I'm going to move him to there. Next up, we have David.
Yes. And David is just going to twat this bullywug with his axe.
Nice.
So it's 15. I'm assuming I'm
That
getting
will hit.
flanking. So it's 17.
Yep, that hits.
I'll be re-rolling that probably.
Mhm.
21. That definitely hits.
Definitely hits.
And I'll be
You
re-rolling.
can reroll one of them.
Yep. For an extra 7.
Oof. Yep, he is reeling. There's bits hanging off of him. It's very close.
Oh, and that'll be me.
Awesome. The Froghemoth is going to try valiantly to try and get Balthor away from him. So he's going to try a tentacle attack. 28.
That hits.
Oh! Whee! Hurrah! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go me.
That meets.
24.
21.
Cool. Yeah, 21. And then is it a acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, athletics. Just a 14.
So he is grappled.
Fine by me.
So he can't use that tentacle on another target. So this time he is going to hit you with the other one. That's a 20.
That one misses.
That one misses. Just the
You
one.
get advantage against grappled targets, right?
Yes. Just because you said, and it is 2:45, I want to try again. Oh, 29. Thanks, Graham. That's great.
That one does hit.
That's a 20.
17. Do I have to roll against being double grappled?
No. I'm not that cruel. Am I?
Double grappled.
He's holding you in two separate places. Like,
I was not big enough for that.
I mean, with preparation, anyone is. Right, Alithia.
Don't want to leave Trailblazer all on his own. Still worried about Trailblazer. I'll go flying over and seemingly in hand on this island. So go to look after the other guys on this one and can see Mr. Toad has been a very naughty, bad toad, and she's probably going to be fairly angry at that. So I'll cast another chromatic orb, but this time it's going to be a waste of a level 3 spell slot. Unless I had inspiration I could burn.
I did give you inspiration for the South Park. Whoop, whoop! Talk about making something out of nothing. That will hit, and I'm guessing obliterate.
Wow.
Go on,
Mental damage.
go on, someone give me some math on that one.
wow. 55.
Yep, that one shot kills it.
No. 65.
That definitely kills it.
Yeah, 65.
40, 50, 65.
What does that look like, Alithia, when you fail and then crit?
That was a snap of concentration. Prime Edition gets into her head to concentrate on what she's doing, and then it's force damage and it just like almost wipes him out into dust, almost just obliterates him.
You Thanos him.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then Trailblazer is gonna just do a loop the loop and dragon style to breathe some more fire on this bad boy.
Lovely.
Which is another deck save, I think.
Okay. Dex save. 19.
I think that's probably going to do it. Yeah, Dex DC's 16.
Mhm.
So is it going to be half?
Let's have a look.
Rather
Yes.
than-
It's half, yeah.
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 So just the 7
Just a
fire
sec.
damage on. Yeah.
Awesome.
I love that the material components of that is a hot pepper.
Yeah.
So, canonically, Alithia just rammed a jalapeno into fucking
It's a trailblazer.
Trailblazer's thing.
Aw. We're back to the top of the round now. Shall we keep going another round? Just aware of the
One more
time.
round.
Bruno Mars.
One more.
One more. Okay. Hayes.
I'm going to move up to here
Mhm.
and tell the frogs, get to the other island, there's safety in numbers. And then I'm going to use my dash action.
Mhm.
So we go 5, 10, 15, well, it's 20 because of that
Mhm.
one. I'm going to make bonus action to make an attack against this geezer.
Mhm.
Geezer squeezer. Let's have a look. There's no sneak on that one because there's nobody else near me. So it's only
Doesn't hit.
11. No?
Nope.
No, that's fine. And I'm going to carry on across over to here. These
Um,
guys. So I
do you-
don't take an opportunity attack.
Have you got mobile?
Yeah, I've got mobile and I've got charger. That's what let me take my attack.
Mhm.
And difficult terrain doesn't affect it.
Lovely.
So that's it for me. I've told the other frogs to come over at this side, safety in numbers. I've gone over, tried an attack, and carried on running.
Fantastic. Baltha.
So Balfour will start off by using second wind on myself, which is D10 plus 7, so 13 points of definitely needed HP, but I don't know if it'll help. I am just going to attack it twice. I can't really do anything else. I'm grappled at the minute. Do I have disadvantage on attacks? I don't think so, do I?
That is a good question.
Yeah. Don't believe so.
No.
No, don't think you do.
Okay, let's keep that for now. 20. That will hit.
It also looks as though I was confusing restrained with grappled when it came to having advantage because it doesn't say anything about that under the grapple condition.
So what's the difference
either.
between, or is that restrained is more permanent? It's like with rope or something, isn't it?
Yeah, somebody's tied you up, they have advantage. But I think grappled, so I think that would mean because I misspoke and gave bad advice on the frog healer's last turn that second attack wouldn't have hit Balfour, so he would get that HP back,
Oh.
which
Cool.
was 17.
Awesome.
Too many conditions.
Oh, I know.
I've also read something that says you have advantage on attack rolls against a creature you are grappling.
All right, okay.
Oh.
I have read that somewhere, but I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I saw something, but it wasn't official source.
Is that the grappler feat, though, maybe?
That might be the grappler fee or tavern brawler, possibly.
Well, I'll be honest
no,
with you.
yeah.
What's your total on that?
My total is 13, 26, 28 points of damage.
It had 15 left.
I had 11 points of HP left before I second winded.
Oof. So, what does it look like when you stab this thing?
Well, considering I wasn't anywhere near any particular vital organs.
Mhm.
I think I've just been slashing its flesh, and it's bled out. I've maybe hit an artery with my last one, and it bleeds out. But then, as it collapses, I'm gonna try and use my movement to jump towards the island.
Do you want to give me an athletics on that? Or an acrobatics if you're feeling flippy. Nice.
It's just a dive, a long jump.
It looks elegant as fuck.
So
And-
just land on the edge of the island. I'm happy with. And then
So you're
Balfour will.
you're covered in sick and froggy-moth blood.
Yeah.
And so you land on that side of the island, and has watched all this, and he's like, gives you like a round of applause. It's very happy.
Balfour was already going to be doubled over, like hands on knees, panting. Like, fuck, that was a tough scrap. He's taken a bit of a kick, and he's just going to be and just like put his finger on his lips as he looks at pukey half fish man.
Oh, he's gonna come onto the island as well to make sure that you're okay.
And he's a level 10 cleric.
No,
He's
he's just a stinky half-naked fish boy. Tom.
And,
Oh, sorry. Yes.
that's it. That will be everything for me. I just want to rest.
Okay, Tom.
So I'm in melee with
Mhm.
this grung. Sorry, bullywug. It's the bullywug's next, right?
After you, yes.
And the bullywug. David hit the bullywug last, so theoretically it will attack him.
It's a bullywog. Who knows what it's going to do?
I'm just going to attack it. Let's go with.
It doesn't have a lot of hit points
Ooh,
left.
actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to risk the opportunity attack. And I'm going to step back towards Balfour.
Mm-hmm. Let's.
Does it hit me with its opportunity attack?
Yes, 24.
It does.
Someone say hide behind David.
No, there's method to my madness. Then I'm going to use my remaining level 2 spell slot
Mm-hmm.
to cast Cure Wounds on Balfour by way of apology for accidentally shooting him earlier.
Oh, I love Tom. Look at Graham choosing not to fight and choosing to heal.
So it's only 13 healing, but better than nothing.
Cool. Scott's not there at the moment, so we'll let him know when he comes back.
And then now that I'm at range, and I will use my bonus action to fire my cannon at the bullywug.
Yes.
For an 18 with flanking.
Well, that will hit.
For 11 force damage, and it's knocked back 5 feet further away from David.
It had a 6 left.
Cool. I blow its face off.
Amazing. Anything else?
Nope, that will be me.
Cool. And then it is this one last bullywug's go, and he is going to. Those are up a tree. I think he is going to try and hit David.
No, he's not.
There he is. He has a spear. He's going to chuck it. Miss.
See, told you.
And then chuck that. He's not very good with those.
No, neither of them hit.
No, that's fine. That was his turn. It's your turn now.
What bullywug attacked me? Was it this one?
No, that was the one, yes.
That's fair. I am going to move over to him
Mhm.
and twat him.
You go. 22, that hits.
40. Oh, where's my
Nice.
body? Second time.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Now, I reckon you can one-shot this. No pressure.
I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll that one with Savage Attacker, and I'll do it off the first one. 7 more.
So what? That's... Hang on. That's 21 in total?
22.
20...
Oh.
Oof. Not
Oh,
quite.
that's 14. Oh, that 14 plus 30. That's 27.
Oh.
28. 29. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Not
Over the
quite.
2 attacks. Oh, typical.
Not quite.
Oh, I like to leave them hanging.
I
Or David
know.
likes to leave them hanging.
That's dead. Alithia. Come on, get the last kill. The last one. You on mute?
Muted.
I just have a mind sliver.
Cool. Intelligence save. Ooh, that's its strong point. Oh! Hoo!
Wah, 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 wah.
Good lord.
Guess that's not half damage because it's only a cantrip. And then after that, we're going to hazard a guess at where Trailblazer's going to come swooping in to try and breathe fire on it without getting anyone.
Wow. Let's see how well you can measure this then. Go on.
That's where I'm aiming for. A 15-foot cone. They're up a tree, right? No, it's going that way. It's getting David.
Okay.
If you step back 5
That's
feet,
fine.
That was the guess.
that's true.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There's a deck save.
Dex save. We need one from David as well. 19.
22.
So half damage.
Which would be...
5.
Five.
Round
Four.
down to
Five.
4.
Do you know how many,
4.5. 4.5 rounded up or down. Your
how
choice.
many do you think you needed?
7. Yeah.
Exactly 5.
No, 3.
Round down to 4 then.
Round it down to 4, so it does 1 less point to defeat.
Lovely. Well, you have defeated all the bullywugs and the bad things. There were 2 more little grung up here. But other than that, we're out of combat.
Hey, we saved them.
They will... Let's get rid of all the corpses. Let's get rid of the bullywugs. So they rush down from the trees to say thank you. And Herc looks at these little frogs and they look at him and maybe, just maybe, he's found his new family.
Yay!
And as a gesture of thanks, it is traditional
He's
from
not
the
staying
ground.
with us.
Huh?
He's not staying with us.
I mean,
He was going
he
to.
was going
Oh, you
to.
mean the frogs are his families?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just heard he's found his family. I thought, oh no.
No, so because of the time of it, I'm not going to roleplay it too much because I don't think I can make that more retching noise at this time of night. But yes, Herc will stay with the grung and help put out the grease fire that is now on the swamp and clear up the corpses of the many things. But yes, he has found his family.
Are you sure you're going to stay?
Let him stay. Let him stay.
Scott, while you were away, Tom healed Balfour for 13 hit points by way of apology for accidentally shooting him earlier.
Oh, thank you. That's useful.
It was his last level 2 spell slot.
Balfour has next to nothing left.
Well, I think living with all these frogs, Herc is going to embrace the amphibian side of him, and he will let you use his magical, amazing, buoyant boat to get across the rest of the lake. So you are more than welcome to use that.
Thank you.
Stop talking to him now, Alethea. Let's go.
I,
Oh,
if I could come with you if you want.
I love nothing more than you to come with us.
what? He wants to come with us?
And he looks. He
No,
looks
he-
at you, and he looks at the frogs, and he looks at you, and he looks at the frogs.
They need him more than we do, Alethea. Tell him to save these, look after these people.
You could take all of them.
Can we,
Little,
Tom? Can we
little
really?
frog army of really squishy little dudes and a fish that just makes Balfour bomb.
Oh yeah, Alethea casted prestidigitation to clean up. Not Balfour though.
Maybe, just maybe, one of the Grung go over to their fallen comrade, and as they kind of send him off into the swamp as their form of burial, they take the trousers off the little Grung and hand them out to Herc, so Herc can have a pair of trousers that are way too short for him. But he finally has the trousers and family that he always wanted.
Doesn't need trousers. Give him a new name.
We like it. And all the little frogs go, and everyone goes,
By coincidence, is rum for saviour.
yes, it is now. So all the others come. All the others come hopping
Just a
over.
chorus of ribbiting style frogs going.
Yes, pretty much. And that's how we will end the session for now. Now, when you started this adventure, it was after your level up. No, you're not getting another one. That was from your campfire. So this is, I would say, still maybe you're at afternoon now. So that's where we will leave it now.
Just before we leave,
Short rest.
Balfour wants to reclaim grappling hook rope,
Yes.
and if the thing is in the boat, he's just going to grab that.
Yep. If anyone wants to,
I think we're taking the boat, aren't
Yes.
we?
But I've just taken it back, so I've got it on my person.
yeah, Balthor's getting his
Do you
rod
want
back.
to take a frog back for grog?
Yes,
Drop.
I would.
What are you going to
Did
try
we
and
salvage
take?
any of the frog fever? Did it sink?
No, it's just kind of like a weird, disgusting island.
We could harvest some frog hemoth bits, some bullywug bits, and some grung bits if
mean-
nobody objects from the grung.
I mean, they're not going to be necessarily happy about it. But I'll let you decide on what you want to hack up, or if you want to just chuck up, as they all sing a song of their people and cheer
Let's
the
just
name
go.
of their brand new friend as you start carving up corpses to the chorus of as you start carving up those corpses. And yes, if you want to take a short rest, you can do. Not a long rest unless you want to make a big deal out of it, but it is the middle of the day, so short rest, please.
If people are taking a short rest because Hayes doesn't need one, she'd like to just study the little frogs for a little while.
Yep.
Just because her mum told her about them quite a lot on her travels. She'd never seen one up close.
Mhm.
And it just makes her feel that little bit closer to her mum. So she
Well-
just wants to study the movements of them the way they are.
And they are very happy, very friendly, making lots of noise and lots of puking noises. And that is the end of our session. Whip, whip, whip. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed all of the noises from a delightfully chaotic creation of my scary daughter's
That was
devising.
amazing as always.
No worries. I think we are going to start heading into a bit of a summer of disruption.
Unavailability.
Yeah. So we will hold it there for now and keep discussion in the chat. I will work on a goblins session for if we need a one shot at any point. But until then, I will bid you Right.